Good morning, guys, from day 2. I am almost done with breakfast, and I am in the Cosmopolitan dining room on the ship. The reason why I'm just checking in now is when I pulled out my camera, which I call my imaginary friend on the ship because I'm always talking to it like it's my friend. The couple next to me started talking to me, and I didn't want to be rude, and so I let them, not let them, but they finished, and so now I'm checking in with you to tell you guys good morning and get the day started. We are finishing up breakfast, and then I'm going to go over to the coffee shop, which is called Cafe El Bacio, or Bacio, and work on editing some videos for you and have a relaxing sea day. I don't have a lot planned right now. I've looked at the itinerary this morning. There's not a ton going on, but there will be at least some stuff that we can hopefully get into some trouble later on today. But for now, I'm going to finish up breakfast, and you guys have seen it or will see it. We'll check out the restaurant too, so you can see what it looks like breakfast time. And then we'll probably check in at the coffee shop and see how things are going and do some explorations and get into some shenanigans. But for now, good morning, day 2, Sea Day Celebrity Beyond. Let's go. Checking in at Cafe El Bacio. I am almost done with the work today. I think we're waiting on the technology to do its thing. I'm kind of in the sit and wait mode right now, so all of the editing part that I can do is done. And right now, technically, if you guys are interested in knowing some gory details, the laptop is rendering the video, and then I'm nervous. As slow as the rendering's going, the Wi-Fi on the ships, even though it's Starlink and it's okay, is not fast. So I feel like the upload to YouTube is going to be even slower than this render, but we will see. So I'm boring you guys with some gory details before I get to run around the ship and do some fun stuff, but wanted to check in for a real quick second. And so now back to the regularly scheduled montage in between me talking and me talking next time. And we'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so we have finally finished all of the important stuff. Not really that important, but the video is uploading, so we're done on the laptop. It is 12 o'clock now, so not crazy bad. I think that was like 3 hours worth of stuff. But hey, if you're going to do work, do you see me wobbling around? It is a little bit wibbly wobbly on the ship today. Okay, anyway, if you're going to have to do some work, which, that's barely work, but if you're going to have to do it, cruise ship is the best place. But now I am headed back out to Craft Social, where we had lunch yesterday, where we had our boarding day drinks yesterday, because I want to have lunch there today. So I'm going to head up the stairs at the back of the ship, actually passing by where I had breakfast this morning, and walk over to Craft Social and check out their chicken wings, because you guys may or may not know this, but I love chicken wings. So I'm going to get off the camera while I walk upstairs so I don't kill myself. And we will check in at Craft Social. Okay, I am not there yet, but one of my vices, as you guys know, is the casinos, and I am walking through the casino right now I have to walk through it every time I go to Craft Social, so the temptation is strong, but that's okay. We will survive it. Okay, did you guys see that crazy drink? We are sitting down. We got an order of chicken wings. We're starting with buffalo. They have several flavors, which we'll probably try over the course of our time on the ship. And I got some fries. I got some truffle fries. So I'm going to eat some fries and some chicken wings and hang out. And right now we've got Jackson State and South Carolina State on playing a bowl game. So we're going to watch some sports, hang out here at Craft Social. And then we're going to go outside, I think, after and check the weather and see what it feels like outside and stuff like that. So, here we go. Well, this afternoon did not go quite as planned, and that's okay. Things happen. So, I'm not going to be Debbie Downer. I got a little frustrated with some of the technology situation that I was dealing with. We talked about that a little bit. Got it fixed. Got the video updated. And this is ancient history, so it doesn't matter. But after that, the ship has been a little wibbly wobbly, not like crazy, not like, scary or anything like that. But because of kind of dealing with that and all that, and then the ship being wobbly, I was like, hey, maybe, you know what? Maybe it's cruise nap time. So that's what I did. I did treat myself to a cruise nap. So now, clearly, if you can tell behind me, we are in dinner mode, and we are going to have some dinner tonight. We are in the Cyprus restaurant, which is the Mediterranean or Greek-style stuff. I've already put my order in. There is plenty to get around to do tonight. So after dinner, we will see a couple of things. Gonna go try to. It's supposed to be the production show, but on the app, it says something different. So I don't know if that's changed or if the app is just wrong. But we're gonna go see what's going on in the theater. Maybe go do a game show again like last night. But nonetheless, you guys are gonna come along for the ride. So let's check out some food, have some dinner, and then see what else is going on around the ship.
Everybody, you had a good day? Yeah, you got to explore the vessel. I hope you joined in many of the celebrity activities.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening.
Thank you both. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yay! It's more like...
I'm going to give you the answers to the two questions that you don't have to ask, okay? So the first one, ladies and gentlemen, no, it is not a wig. Thank you very much. And the second question people often ask me is, Nathan, why are your pants so tight? I'm so sorry, you thought you had the best seat tonight. If anything, it's the worst. I haven't even turned around yet. Anyway, there's a couple of reasons the pants are tight, ladies and gentlemen. The first reason, I spend 40 weeks of the year on cruise ships. And if you did the same, all of your clothes would be as tight as mine are. And the second reason, as you're about to hear in my set, I am going to attempt to sing some very high notes tonight. And the tighter the pants, the more chance I will hit the note. There we go. Someday love will find you. Take those dreams that find you. One night. recorded an album celebrating my favourite female artists. Spent a lifetime of promises and a world dreams of. Baby,
So we skipped the game shows. By the time I got out of the stage show, went in there, it was too crowded, couldn't really find anywhere good to sit. But that's neither here nor there. Let's talk first about Nathan James. That dude was incredible. On the last 2 cruises I've had, both of which were celebrity, the guest performers or featured performers that they have been incredible. Loved the song choices, loved his range, loved his vibe, his jokes, everything about him. Really great show. Let's talk about dinner. Cypress Restaurant. I was 3 for 3 on my choices tonight. The grilled octopus was fantastic, tender, great with those giganto beans or whatever they're called. The aioli was good. I wish there had been more of the aioli if I was nitpicking. Other than that, great dish. You know I'm a sucker. Well, you don't know. You might not know if you haven't watched other videos. But if you have watched other videos, I am a sucker for short ribs, and those short ribs did not disappoint. Oh, hey, by the way, there's the elephant behind me. See? There's that guy. Okay, sorry. The dessert, Galactaburico or something like that is how you say it. But you saw the word, kind of a crazy word. Kind of like a cheesecake, softer than cheesecake, warm, great with the yogurt ice cream, delicious. I'm gonna go back because there's a couple of other dishes. They have a lamb dish I wanna try, and a phyllo tulip is what it's called. That is a dessert that I wanna try. So I'm gonna go back later on in the week, or my plan is to go back. I need to stop announcing plans and then changing them on you guys. So I think that this is a wrap up for tonight. If I get into anything else, obviously you guys are gonna see it and we will revise the wrap up. But for now, I think it's gonna be good night. We've got another C Day tomorrow. So hopefully now that I am done with that craziness with the YouTube video that I had to post today, I'll be able to get around and do some more stuff tomorrow, or maybe a bum and take another cruise nap, who knows? Either way, we will see you guys tomorrow in the next episode. Good night. Good morning from day 3 in the grand foyer, and by morning I almost mean afternoon. It is now 11 o'clock. I was a bum today, partially a bum. We also set our clocks an hour ahead in preparation for our arrival in our first port tomorrow. But in the meantime, I did not do the mental calculations in my head that it was a manual setting because we're doing it a day ahead. So I just assumed, like, if you have an iPhone or an Apple Watch or whatever, it automatically changes time zones when you change time zones. So I set my alarm for 9, thinking, hey, I'll sleep in a little bit. I don't have to go crazy, so I got a whole extra hour, because technically we lost an hour. Nonetheless, it is day 3. It is a sea day. It is almost lunchtime. So I'm going to go get some coffee. I'm going to get some food. And then we have a couple things we might get into. I'm not going to say because I keep not doing some of the stuff I say. But today's going to be a relaxed day. And I think I'm just going to kind of share with you guys what a non-vlogger sea day might feel like more than a, hey, I've got to find everything and show you guys everything. Maybe relax a little bit today, but we'll see. As I always say, we don't know what we're going to get into, right? But I do know this. It is a beautiful day, and I need some coffee. So let's go get some coffee and get this day started. Okay, so we haven't checked in a little while. I know you're going to be shocked to find that I have made my way back to the Craft Social Sports Bar. It was so crowded in Cafe El Bacio, so I kind of walked over here just to find a seat. It was crowded over here, but I found one little spot over in the corner where nobody was kind of sitting. I actually made friends with some really cool people from California, and they are soccer fans. And while the NFL has not started yet, there is a Man City versus Man United game on that they're watching. So I am going to by proxy watch some soccer with my new friends and have some bites here in the sports bar. And then we are going to get into some more trouble later. But for now, we're going to watch some sports, watch some soccer, and have some fun with our new friends. Well, the soccer is over. Manchester United came back late in the game and scored 2 points to win. There were mostly Manchester United fans in the bar, so they were very excited. The bar is still crowded. Everyone has snuck their way in. That is American football fans. So we got the Chiefs versus Cleveland. We got Texans versus Dolphins. It is a rowdy crowd. It is a somewhat grumpy crowd, but that's okay. It is a sports day in the sports bar, and people are enjoying watching their teams. So that is the update to check in for now. So we are in the Cosmopolitan dining room where we had breakfast yesterday, and this is the American style food. So we're gonna try Cosmo tonight for dinner. There's an oxtail dish that I've noticed on the menu that sounds really good, so I'm excited to try it out. Gonna have a quick dinner, and then for sure gonna go see the production show tonight. Not sure if they'll let us record it. If they do, you guys will see it too. And then after that, I don't know that there's a whole lot else left for tonight. Tomorrow's going to be our first day in port. So let's have some dinner and then get into a little bit more trouble after that. Okay, so I am at a new bar for now called the World Class Bar. It is up on the 5th floor, I believe, of the Grand Foyer, kind of on the catty corner end of the bar I've been hanging out at, which is Craft Social. Because it is a Sunday and it is NFL football, it is packed in there. But I wanted to sneak in and talk about the production show and how good that show was. So they did a little preview of like a couple of different, it wasn't the same songs, but in the foyer on like the first night. And I was, to be honest, just being honest, underwhelmed. But I went in with an open mind. So it was packed in there when I got in. So I went over to sit far on the corner of the stage, which actually helped because you guys saw some really fun shots that I got. But I happened to sit next to one of the performers, the acrobatic performer's wife and daughter. And so that was fun. They were so proud of Dad. But the singers, phenomenal. The production of the show itself, like the screen and the stairs and the lighting and the smoke, like everything was impeccable. And I know that I kind of tend to dote over stuff when it's good, and I try not to be hyperbolic, but I was super impressed. It was so good that I honestly was considering going back to the second performance of the night just to see it from a better angle. Anyway, I am hanging out, having a drink. I'm waiting. There is a kind of a stunt acrobatic kind of, that's probably not the right word, but there's another performance of the cast of the Eden show is doing something in the one of the other venues on the ship. The name's right there. There's a name right there. Hello, sorry. That's loud. Anyway, I am just waiting, kind of biding time, because they kicked everybody out of the venue from the first performance to reset for the second. So I'm having a drink up here, and then we're going to go check out that performance. But I had to talk about the production show a little bit and just how good it was. So there you have it, guys. And we're going to go see the Eden cast in a performance here in a little bit.
Oscar has a flasher, but you can clean, all you gotta do is sing.
I hope you're enjoying the sights and the sounds so far. Isabella's blindfold. Now isn't that much better?
Look out, boys.
You know, to the outside world, our little speakeasy is quite the hop and juice joint. But to us, this is all we got. We're family. Ready to rise up and do it ourselves. Oh,
are going to wrap up the night and just start by saying that whoever it is that is in charge of the Celebrity Cruise Line production shows and theming and design and all that wins the prize. 2 celebrity ships in a row, the guest performers, the production shows, everything has been great. That Jazz at the Club show was also great. It was really funny. It was fast-paced, interesting. The performers were so into their characters that really brought the audience in as well. So 2 for 2 on the shows tonight. Tomorrow's a sea day. It's already super late. It's almost midnight. I am calling it a night. Gotta get up early. So we are gonna see some excitement in St. Martin tomorrow. We will see you in the next episode. Good night, everybody.